Someone watching your choices right now. Someone who feels the ripple effect of everything you do. Someone you are either building or destroying with every decision, every action, every moment of hesitation. That someone is your future self. Most people drift through life as if their actions have no real consequences. They live for the fleeting comfort of the present moment, indulging in distractions and instant gratification, waste precious time scrolling, procrastinating, and avoiding the very challenges that would forge them into someone stronger. They run from discomfort, believing that avoiding pain today is a victory. But they're wrong. Every choice, no matter how small, echoes forward into time. It carves the path you will walk and shapes the person you are destined to become. The hours you waste, the discipline you avoid, the difficult conversations you postpone, they don't just disappear. They accumulate like a debt that your future self will be forced to pay. The ancient Stoics understood this profound truth. They didn't see the future as some distant, abstract concept. They saw it as a direct consequence of the present. Philosophers like Marcus Aurelius and Seneca taught that your future self is not something you meet one day, something you build brick by brick right now. Every single moment is an opportunity, a chance to act in accordance with the highest version of yourself. Not tomorrow, when you feel more motivated, and not next week, after you get that one thing out of the way. Not next year, when things finally calm down. Now, the power to create a future. Your respect lies entirely in the choices you make in this very moment. Imagine two paths stretching out before you, each leading to a different version of the person you will be in 10 years. Down one path is a future self who is strong, resilient, and proud. They look back on these days with gratitude, thankful for your discipline, your effort, and your courage to face challenges head-on. They are living a life of purpose and fulfillment because you laid the foundation for it today. Down the other path waits a different future self, one filled with disappointment and regret. They look back with bitterness, haunted by the excuses you made, the opportunities you squandered, and the potential you allowed to wither away. They are a shadow of what they could have been, forever weighed down by your avoidance and your lack of commitment. Every single day, with every choice you make, you are deciding which one of these two selves you will ultimately become. Who are you building? Let's try a powerful thought experiment. It's the mirror test. Imagine it's 10 years from now. You walk into a room, and standing there is the future you. You look them in the eyes. What do you see? Do they look at you with respect and admiration? Do they extend a hand and say thank you? Thank you for the sacrifices you made. Thank you for pushing through when it was hard. Thank you for building me. Or do they look at you with resentment and sorrow, asking, why? Why did you give up so easily? Why did you waste our potential? Why did you settle for a life so far beneath what we could have achieved? That person's reality is being forged right now, by your habits, by your mindset, by your effort. Make your future self proud. Future regret isn't an event that suddenly appears in the future. It's a seed that is planted and watered today. Every workout you skip, every important project you delay, every time you choose comfort over growth, every excuse you let when you are planting the seeds of future regret. You are creating a debt of sorrow that will compound over time. But there is an antidote, and that antidote is discipline. Discipline is the seed of pride. Every time you choose the hard path, every time you honor a commitment to yourself, every time you take one small step toward your goals, you are sowing the seeds of future pride and fulfillment. The choice between a future of pride or a future of regret is made in the actions you take today. So how do you actively build a future you will respect and admire? It comes down to 4 key principles. First, act in alignment with your values, not your fleeting emotions. Your feelings are temporary and unreliable guides. Your principles are your anchor. Do the right thing even when you don't feel like it. Second, make small, unbreakable promises to yourself and then keep them. Your identity is not built on grand, sweeping gestures, but on the quiet consistency of your daily habits. Start small, build trust with yourself, and watch your self-respect grow. Third, stop looking for shortcuts. Shortcuts always have a hidden cost, and it's your future self who pays the price. The long, disciplined path is the only one that leads to genuine, lasting success. Finally, intentionally build habits that serve your future, not just your present comfort. Ask yourself, Will this action serve the person I want to be in 5 years? If the answer is no, find the strength to choose differently. When you start living with this new perspective, with your future self in mind, everything changes. Your decisions suddenly become more deliberate and powerful. Your discipline is no longer a chore, but a meaningful act of self-respect. Your entire life becomes more intentional, guided by a clear vision of the person you are committed to becoming. The fog of short-term thinking lifts, and you begin to see the direct connection between your daily efforts and your ultimate destiny. You are no longer just surviving the day, you are architecting a masterpiece. You are not just living for today, you are the author of tomorrow's story. You are the sculptor of your future self. So make choices that your future self will look back on and thank you for. Welcome to StillMindHustle. Master your mind.